windy here, so and I've got a tree right above the shed, so I haven't been in it for a bit. But anyway, here we are, chapter 4. 2 red eyes suspended in the air. There were 2 red eyes suspended in the air, right in front of where the deadly shadow was hovering. Red eyes, narrow to slits with the pupils slightly shivering. Hiccup blinked, his brain unable to comprehend the sight of 2 red eyes floating before him. In the heat of the Dragon Rebellion chase, he had forgotten that the humans, Alvin the Treacherous, and his mother, Excelenor the Witch, were also looking for Hiccup, and the witch was using vampire spy dragons to hunt and spy for her. Those are the red eyes. There they are. Hiccup had never seen a vampire spy dragon before, but he knew they were chameleons that could turn every part of themselves invisible apart from their glowing red eyes. Slowly the rest of the vampire spy dragon materialised around those red eyes, hovering in front of Hiccup. Oh, they're not very nice, those ones. It was a ghastly, shrieking creature with the head of a vampire bat and the body of an enormous monkey. But for 1 second, Hiccup saw this vision, and then there was a searing pain in his left arm. He looked down in confusion, as if it were happening to someone else, to see the head of the vampire spy dragon attached to his arm. The creature did not have to have time to latch on properly with its clamping jaws before the deadly shadow turned its head and tore the vampire spy dragon off Hiccup, throwing the bloodsucker into the air like a dog tearing a rat off its back. Oh dear. I've forgotten that's how Hiccup hurt his arm. 1 second, the screaming monster was visible. The next, it faded into invisibility again, red eyes ascending into the gorge. And before Hiccup could move or think, the flames of the Dragon Furious reached the forest. I will hunt him down. A great horizontal wall of fire blasted across the night sky with such white-hot heat that it sheared off the top of the mountain behind the underground treehouse. The entire summit, tons and tons of rocks and boulders plummeted into the gorge below. 3 mouths of the deadly shadow screamed simultaneously as the fire poured on and on over their heads. In a few swift flaps, it shot through the ivy-draped entrance to the underground treehouse. Just in time. He's been hit! He's been hit! Hiccup heard a shaking Fishleg say as he helped Hiccup down from the deadly shadow's back, and because Hiccup was nearly fainting, it sounded like Fishlegs was talking from a very long way away. Oh, look at that. Things are getting very exciting now. Outside, the Dragon Furious, full of vengeful hope, finally reached the place where the boy had last been seen, but his prey had disappeared and Furious had been robbed of his victory once again. Dragon Furious exploded into an Armageddon of anger, and as the Dragon Rebellion's fires of rage torched the battered remains of the landscape below, that's the treehouse being hit. A trembling, toothless stormfly and hoppefly flattened themselves against the walls of the hideout around the entrance. Wodenspam popped his little ancient head above the hole to peer out and swiftly ducked down again. "You won't find us in here," wheezed Wodenspam, trying to reassure himself as much as anyone else. "He won't find us. He's hunted us before and he won't find us now." But it was difficult to stay calm as the Red Rage Rebellion struck, relentlessly terrible and unremitting. They could hear the burning and the crackling, the shrieking as the forest went up in flames again. The wood shriveled up like paper, and the little forest creatures screamed as they fled the inferno. "Kamikaze!" panted Hiccup. "Where is Kamikaze?" "Hang up, Hiccup, you're wounded." Oh look, there's a fire coming in. They're down there in the treehouse. Hang on, but Hiccup ignored him and staggered into the underground treehouse's second room. Kamikaze was not there. Hiccup limped back through the rooms again and tried to climb the ladder up to the hole of the entrance, only to be blown back almost like he'd been punched in the face by a fist of heat. The wall of flame was so burning hot that it seared the skin even a few feet into the room. The Wodenspam shook his head gently. "You won't get out there, Hiccup. Not at the moment. But we have to go after her. Oh, they've lost the Kamikaze." Oh, I'd forgotten all this, panted Hiccup. "Not now, Hiccup." "Where is she gone?" asked Fishlegs with round, solemn, horrified eyes. "She was taken," said a voice from behind them. There on the floor, still attached to the hurricane by a long chain, lay Snotlout, his face hidden in shadow. He repeated the same words in the same dead, flat voice. "She was taken." What do you mean, taken us fish legs? Hiccup already knew what Starlight was going to say. A horrible, lightning image of the vampire spy dragon with the red eyes flashed into Hiccup's mind, seemed to be laughing at him. If there was one vampire spy dragon in that gorge, maybe there were more. She was taken alive, said Snotlout, by one of the wenches. Spy dragons. That is Snotlout. And the next chapter is called The Bite. Chapter 5 is called The Bite of a Vampire Spy Dragon. Oh my goodness. So Kamikaze has been